learn some sheet music. Justus is a little bit behind in band, so we're going to try to figure out how to learn this sheet music. And it is looking like it's going to be tough. I've never played the trumpet other than just messing around, so hopefully Justus knows more than I do. And we're going to learn how to play 12 The Clock Strikes by Rob Grice. So that's what we're looking at. So do you know how to play any of those notes? Kinda? Yeah. Okay, so do you, when you see them on there, do you know what like middle C is?
What?
Middle C? No. Okay. So we are, guys, going to start from scratch. Come on up here, little boy. Come on up. Scoot on up. All right, so I'm going to start the timer here, and we're going to say your name is it for you or for me?
Me. No, that's for you. That's for you.
How to play sheet music.
Did you sign that part, or did you?
I signed where it says parent signature.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to just do a basics. Trumpet, first 5 notes, C through G. So, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're on YouTube Academy, guys, so don't judge us. All right.
Time pitch, so listen.
Oh, she already started.
Hi, trumpet players. Today we're going to be focusing on the first 5 notes. So C, D, F, and G. So if you find your first note, which is going to be C, that's going to be no fingers. If you look at our last note of the day, G, that's our highest note. It's highest on the staff, therefore it's our highest note. C is the lowest note. It's the lowest one on the staff, our lowest note. They are both 0 fingers. So when you are thinking about playing them, it's all about what your lips are doing. So a low buzz, lips are going to be a little bit further apart. The hole or the aperture is a little bit more open for the lower note, and then a little bit smaller for the higher note. So a low buzz, you see that hole was pretty big. Let's see it one more time. Now as I go a little bit higher.
All right. What's up, Carly Bug? How are you doing? So Justus, let's get a piece of paper. Do you have a piece of paper?
No.
Let me get you a piece of paper. Let's check this out. See if we can figure this out. Here, why don't you sign that for student signature? So he's got to do practice anyways. Yes, I do. So Justus here is my son, the one and only. What's up, Whitney Clark? How are you? All right, so let's write this out. Do we have that notebook?
I don't know.
It's over there. All right, so we started at 5:25, and this is, what is today? Monday? All right, why don't you grab me that notebook back there, young man? The one up on top of that stack. We have 15 people in the live right now. I know, they're waiting to see if we can play the trumpet. Have you ever played the trumpet? Anybody out there played the trumpet that can help? This is actually gonna be pretty interesting in my opinion. Where are you guys tuned in from? I've never played the trumpet. I played a little bit of saxophone, the recorder, some piano, a little bit of guitar, but definitely not what I would call good at any of those things. Okay, so when we're looking at this, you want to draw this chart out?
I don't know.
Will this help you?
I don't know.
Or maybe you can put the notes. Can you write on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so grab that sheet. And then let's look at this so you guys can see what we're doing together. All right, so come here. Sorry for my stack of stuff everywhere. All right, so this is the sheet music. So what we're gonna do is, what's that first note? Oh, we're not quite there yet, are we? Okay. Oh, Whitney, you play the trumpet? So what would this first note be, Whitney? Because I don't remember reading my sheet music. So we have that one. What's this one, Justus?
What one? I don't know.
Okay, look up there. Which one's in between the bottom two lines?
It has a line right there, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's just start with what we think it is.
I don't know, like a F.
Yes. So write F above it.
Can I just write one?
No. Alright, so. Alright, what's the next one? Write it so you can read it, please.
Okay.
What's the next one? I guess we don't know that one. What's that one?
0.
No. There's not. It's an alphabet.
C.
Yes. So write that on top of that. Alright, so what's that one?
Oh.
Alright, we are figuring it out. I don't know if you're still with us, Whitney, but alright. What is that one?
I don't know.
Is it that?
No, I don't think.
Is that?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay, it is that one. Because look, you count the lines, okay? And then we're going to learn what do those notes sound like, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that one we don't know yet. What is that one? Show you guys, we're looking at what are these, but on a sheet music. Okay, do you have any of those?
I'm looking.
All right, so now let's see what this Allison Jensen has to say about this. So she's saying something that you do with your mouth.
It's our highest note. It's highest on the staff, therefore it's our highest note. C is the lowest note. It's the lowest one on the staff, our lowest note. They are both 0 fingers. So when you are thinking about playing them, it's all about what your lips are doing. So low buzz, lips are going to be a little bit further apart. The hole or the aperture is a little bit more open for the lower note, and then a little bit smaller for the higher note. So a low buzz, you see that hole was pretty big. Let's see it one more time.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
I can. Yeah.
Do it.
I can do it.
Try it. That's not. Look like this. Okay, I guess that's close enough. I don't know if it's gonna sound as good as my trumpet playing, but let's give it a shot.
Now, as I go a little bit higher, you can see that buzz, that hole getting a little bit smaller. So, work with a mirror. Try doing that with just your mouthpiece first. Okay.
All right, so guys, what's up, Jay Sharp and Tire Tread? Oh, thank you. Sorry to hear about that. All right, Justus, let's hear it.
What?
The change in the aperture. No, like this. Look, son.
I know.
Okay, look at me. Look up and participate, please. Okay, do it, please. Let me see your lips. Watch yourself when you do it, because this is how you're gonna change the notes, right?
Mhm.
Look at me. Okay. And then do the higher one. Okay. J sharp, E, everyone, G, good, B, boy, D, does, F, fine, face. That's how I remember. That's what J sharp said as far as how he remembers his notes. Yeah? Okay, so J sharp, thank you for helping with that.
Doesn't. Okay.
It doesn't make sense. Okay, look at what he wrote.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, read it again real quick.
I know what it is.
Okay, so let's see. F, A, C, E. Okay, so let's see what else she has to say.
Okay, we're going to try a C to see if you can match my.
He says, every good boy does fine.
Or, okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen first. Here's C. All right, try it with me. Here's C. No.
All right, grab your trumpet. Let's go. All right, can you do a C?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and hear your C.
Fingers pressed down.
My valve is not working. Here, you try instead.
How do I hold this thing?
Look. Put your finger in there and then like that. And then you go like that.
Okay.
I think I know what's wrong.
Just a moment. We're poor Xbox. You'll buy it. Where do you see an Xbox? Oh, underneath. It's operational. You want to buy an Xbox? I think it's a limited edition. Your spell check messed. Oh, it messed you up. I was kind of wondering. I was like, I don't know if this quite makes sense, but oh, that's way better. What'd you do?
The valve wasn't fixed.
All right, let's try it again.
Here's C. No fingers pressed down. Good.
Okay,
There,
so you
that's
know how to
all.
do it?
That's all of those.
So it should feel nice and low, pretty relaxed. Now I want you to stay relaxed for G, but your lips are just going to be a little bit closer together, slightly more.
Good job. So that's the C, okay? I can actually hear it. I feel like I may have been tone deaf for part of my... J sharp, that's not a... Okay. You ready for the next one?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go. It's not a real safe. It's a fridge, actually. Weidelman says, use your tongue to start and stop. Use your tongue to start and stop.
That doesn't work for me.
All right. Well, maybe I'll give it a shot when I get the trumpet back. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Allison Jensen.
Make sure you're using a lot of air to support it. So here's G, it's a little bit higher. So notice that I didn't push anything down, just like the C, but my lips are what changed. So let's try a G together. Firm lips, fast air.
All right.
Lips, fast air.
Go with her. Firm lips this time. This is C and G.
Yeah, no. C and C is like this.
All right, join me. We're going to do it 4 times. Here we go.
Do it with her. Here.
Okay.
Ready? Brittany, is that your mother? She says, LOL, you two are hilarious. And Weidelman says, tighter.
Yeah.
The tighter your lips are, the higher the note. Does that make sense? Does it?
Huh?
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Go back and forth 4 times. Here we go.
Are you gonna do it with her? Ready?
Alright, so we got 4 times.
And try it again?
We're working these muscles right here, and we're getting a little bit stronger each time we do that. Okay, now we're going to learn all the notes from C all the way up to G. So let's start with our C once more. Make sure we're really solid on that. Nice and relaxed. We want to make sure our sound is really warm and open. Here we go. C, listen. Now let's play it together.
Hold on, real quick. So, your mom said that we're hilarious. It looks like a heavy for a fridge. It must be custom made. I don't know if it is. I think it. I've had a couple people try to crack that safe though. Your mom said, "OMG, Justus made my YouTube name. That's hilarious. Hey, the first part of Justus C and G note sounded really good." Weidelman says, in band we practice with the mouthpiece. Played for 4 years in band. Does that mean you just took off the rest of the trumpet and just the mouthpiece? Your mom said that sounded good. Definitely an improvement.
Well, I don't know how you play notes then. So.
Well, it's just the difference of your lips is what they're saying.
Okay.
So tight lips is the G, and the looser lips is the C. And Weidelman says he's 65 now and started the sax. Oh, that's awesome. Which one are you playing? Okay, so let's try this one. You ready? All right. Do I need to rewind it a little bit?
No.
Go. You want to try it again? All right, ready?
Okay.
One step up on the staff. So if you look at D, right here, D is going to be 1 and 3, and notice it's just 1 step higher than that C from before. So D is 1 step higher, just going to be a little bit higher. So D will sound like this.
Let's see it.
Okay, E,
Good job.
1 step higher than the D, and it's going to be 1. So think of your fingers as being labeled. Pointer finger is 1, middle finger is 2, and ring finger is 3. So 1 and 2, I'm going to push my pointer and my middle finger down. Here's E, listen. Let's play it together.
You want to try that one too? Weidelman says to slow down. That sounded pretty good. What do you think, Weidelman? Is he getting it?
I just can't, it's hard for me to memorize them all.
Well, it's just going to take a little bit of practice. And then at that point, what's going to happen is it will become more of something that's like subconscious. So you don't think about it like, so when you're playing video games, it's like you think about the buttons at first, right? But then after you get really good, you don't even know, especially if you're playing a computer. Thank you, Jay Sharp. I appreciate that, man. So when you start getting into it, it's just like you have to think through everything. But after you stop doing that, then it becomes more just second nature.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just slow down. You can practice with the mouthpiece. So you can do that. Do you want to try that?
No.
Okay. Weidelman, he's not trying it, so we're going to keep going. What was that one?
Good. Okay, F, we're getting a little bit
That was
more
E.
firm. Our air is nice and supported as we're going up to F. Try not to think tight or tense, but just lips a little bit closer together. Notice when I do a higher buzz, I'm not tense, I'm not tight, my shoulders aren't doing this. It's just my lips that are getting a little bit more firm, a little bit closer together. So an F will sound like this. Here's the buzz. See if you can do that buzz. Look in a mirror if it helps you. Trumpet. Here's F.
Try it.
Good. Okay. Now we played G earlier, and we're going to play it once more. G is the highest note of our first 5 notes. It's also going to be open, just like C. So lips a little bit closer together. Here we go. Here's G. Try that together. Good. Okay. You're playing each note for 4 counts, and then we're going to rest for 4 counts between each note. This is a good exercise to build up our endurance. Here we go. Here's C. Okay, that's our starting note. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Now B. Rest. Now F. Rest. Now G. Alright, you made it. So if you look at the example that I have right here, these are actually half notes. Those are going to get 2 beats each. So let's try this again. We're going to play each note for 2 beats with no rest in between. Here we go. Here's C. Get that in your ear. Here we go. 1, 2, half notes. Here we go.
I need oil.
And go down. So
It keeps sticking, my valves
G,
stick.
D, C, half notes.
Good job. Sounded much better.
Alright, I hope this video helped you. Try watching it a few times and practicing throughout the week, and each time you do that, you're going to get a little bit stronger.
Thank you, Allison. All right, so Justus, what did that make sense a little bit?
Kinda.
All right, so do you want to practice some of the notes on here and see if you can play these?
Can I have like a list of notes so I can write them down so then I can know?
What do you want to do? You want to
Can you
like
search up the list of all notes?
a picture guide or something like that?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna write them down so then I could start like getting used to it.
You want to start trying to get used to it?
Yeah, so
Like you want me to see if there's a picture with the sheet
Here.
music?
search up all notes for trumpet. All notes for trumpet with let me think.
Pictures?
No, with valves.
Alright.
What buttons to push. There's pictures, images.
Alright, so let's see which one looks like.
Oh my. No. Go up.
This?
Go up. No. go up. Dang. That's not the right
I think this is what you're looking for.
Okay, let me see.
Your trumpet doesn't have. For Weidelman says to get a TE tuner. So you know. So what else do you need? You need.
I don't know what a tuner will help with. I don't know if there's tuners for trumpets.
Well, just so that you can hear the notes that you're playing.
How's
So we'll tell you what you're playing when you play it.
that's probably expensive.
Well, we'll only know if we go look instead of just assuming. So you need the tuner. You need
To
cleaner.
download it.
Cleaner.
Download it, he said.
Okay. Oh, you could download the tuner? Is it on like a app store or it's $5? Is that what you're saying? TE tuner, you need cleaner and lubricant? Justus,
Yeah.
what do you need for your
Valve oil.
valve oil?
I don't know, car oil might work, but
I don't think that's good for putting on your instrument or in your mouth. Okay. So, now what we're going to look at is see what else. Is there a chart?
it goes like.
Have you played that song in school? You don't know? All right.
Which song?
Oh, on the phone. Yes.
Which
Okay.
song?
This one, 12, the clock strikes.
Yeah, I'm better at another song than this other one.
Well, would you like to practice that and see if those notes are...
Oh, let me try.
Huh?
Let me try.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me think of how it starts.
Is it one of these?
It's Indigo Rock. Let me think though.
Okay.
Can you search Indigo Rock?
Yeah.
Trumpet.
Rock on the trumpet. Let's go. You want to hear one of these?
Do the first.
All right, guys. Here goes Indigo Rock.
This is Indigo Rock, the trumpet part for 5th grade band. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I need to write down the notes. Let
Okay.
me see. A piece of paper.
Well, you have your book right there.
Yeah, but like. What's it mean if they're filled in?
I can't remember. I think that's part of the... Is that a 1 count? If they're filled in?
A 1 count? What's that?
Or a half? Like 1. And then these ones are quicker. It's like
So it's just faster.
Yeah.
I can't.
So much that I forgot about playing music. So when you start, look how he starts. So
Okay, wait. I need to write down my. I need to write these down. Wait, please.
what are you guys up to today, other than watching us learn trumpet?
I don't know that valve. Whatever. I'll just figure it out.
Well, watch how he starts so we can see. Flip you guys around so you can see what's happening.
Okay, can I just see this?
See what?
This, please.
Sure. All right, so we're gonna listen to Eric O'Brien. You ready?
Yes. Pause. Okay.
Right?
Stop. Okay. Stop. Okay. Wait.
Let me go back a little bit.
No, it's fine. Okay. Go. Did you go back?
No.
Dang.
Maybe just try it with him when he starts. I think that's going to be easiest.
How many
And,
minutes are we at?
well, you're at 30, but a lot of that's been stopping and going.
Yeah, but that's...
Is this helping?
Yeah, so I could just count it. Might as well.
Okay, that's fine as long as you're trying.
I've been... Okay. Go.
All right. So here, you want me to start it over?
This is Indigo Rock, the trumpet part for
You ready?
Yeah. I know.
5th grade band. 1,
Oh my, that was
2, 1, 2, 3.
Try that first part again.
I know.
That's pretty good. That's 20.
Here, you
20.
try.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well,
Ready?
start me over.
Ready?
I guess. Oh wait, my plan. Like this hand,
You
right?
Put your index finger like that, and then your thumb in here. And then put like that, and then you put these fingers. You just like kind of rest them because this thing broke off.
All right, ready, go.
Okay.
This is Indigo Rock, the trumpet part for 5th grade band. 1, 2, 1, 2,
All right, let's take turns.
This is Indigo Rock, the
Ready?
trumpet part.
Yeah. 1 sec.
Oh my goodness.
No, it just gets wet and it's harder to play.
That's what my problem was. The sun was in my eyes.
Okay,
You
ready?
guys ready? Let's go.
Posture also helps.
Indigo Rock, the trumpet part for 5th grade band. 1, 2, 1,
Huh? All right, I'm gonna start you over. You ready? Oh. All right, ready? I'm gonna get you a few more reps of this while I download the. He gave me some lessons to look up. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Which, thank you, Weidelman. Yeah. Give me just a minute. And Tim, yeah, we got the little Chinese scooter running, but we didn't get the big tall one going. So we just focus on Justus's scooter, and that thing's pretty awesome, and it runs a lot better. I put a short up of it. We got it running yesterday, so your timing's good. All right, let's do some more trumpet. Eric O'Brien and Justus Scott Wall. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
This is Indigo Rock. One, two,
That was pretty good, dude. That's sounding much better. Weidelman said, don't try to do a lot. Take a break every 15 minutes. Main thing is it's fun. Well, yeah, we had some things leading up to right now that were not super fun, but Justus is doing a good job. So how about practice one more time through. We'll take a break.
Okay.
Cool? All right. I think it sounded pretty good. You look like you were doing deadlifts today.
Uh-huh.
What's that from?
The boot.
The boot.
Yeah.
What's the boot?
Remember?
I don't remember.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
And, yeah.
Ready?
This is Indigo Rock, the trumpet part for 5th grade band. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Well, do you feel like that went pretty decent?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, I'm curious, do you know, like, when it's talking about your practice stuff?
I know where that is. I remember it.
Okay, well, look at this.
What?
What you like that?
What?
Is that the chart that... So it's talking about your finger placement
Ow. Ow.
for the trumpet. This is the chart that I think we were looking for. So, are you alright?
Yeah, my legs are in pain though.
Okay. Well, it's good to have. Yeah, I was actually going to ask, so this is the one that we have. Is there a better book than this, Weidelman?
No, I have to have that one for my band.
No, I know, but I'm asking, is there a better book that we can buy in addition to this?
Oh.
So,
You said no.
okay. So, but here's, this shows the number of the fingers that are played for like an F sharp. That little, the hashtag I think is a sharp, right? So
Yeah.
when you do 1, 2, and 3, I believe that's all 3 are suppressed, right? Or is that a G flat? Is that the same thing? I see you've been practicing that. That's good. Well, that's pretty good. That's a lot better than how it started, that's for sure. That's pretty good.
I just made that up.
Oh, well, I thought that was pretty solid. So, you want to wrap it up and take a break? Guys, thank you for joining us for our trumpet lesson. I feel like we sufficiently practiced the trumpet, and I feel like we figured some things out that I needed to get figured out in my own head. So that's where that is in the first page.
Yeah, I knew that, but like it just doesn't, it's hard for me to remember.
So, all right. But thank you guys. I'm going to go download those, Weidelman. Thank you for your contribution. I greatly appreciate it because it's been a long time since I picked up an instrument, honestly. Shouldn't be, but it was. And you are exactly right that having fun is what it's supposed to be about. But there are things leading into this that are not super pleasant. So anyways, guys, have a blessed evening. We may pop on in a little bit and do a Bible study too. So have a good night. God bless. And thank you again for all of your help. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.